Hey everyone, welcome back to The Explainer. So, you've probably seen those wild clickbait headlines lately, right? The ones screaming, "Stop using RAG," or asking, "Is MCP the new AI game changer?" It's definitely making massive waves in the enterprise AI community right now, but today we're going to look at the sources and separate the facts from the fiction. Let's dive right into this explainer and demystify two major AI architectural concepts, RAG and MCP, to see exactly how they power modern enterprise applications and figure out if you really should be throwing one out for the other. But before we jump into the architectures themselves, we have to ask ourselves a pretty fundamental question. How do we fix the biggest flaw of large language models? You see, the reality is, an LLM's knowledge is basically frozen in time. I mean, it might be incredibly smart, it can reason well, and it writes beautifully, but its training ended on a very specific date. It literally has no idea what happened in the news yesterday, and it for sure doesn't know what's sitting inside your company's private databases right this second. So how do we actually give it a window into the here and now? Well, in this explainer, we'll start with that AI knowledge problem. Then we'll define RAG and MCP, compare them head to head, and finally, look at how to actually build with them in a real-world enterprise setting. Okay, section 1, the AI knowledge problem. It's really crucial to understand why these architectures even matter in the first place, and the massive data challenge that enterprises are currently facing. Just imagine your company has, say, 500 gigabytes of internal documents just sitting on a server. We're talking employee handbooks, product specs, meeting notes, service agreements, the whole shebang. A standard AI model, like GPT or Claude, has absolutely zero clue what's inside them. You can't just expect it to magically know your updated pet policy or your latest quarterly profits, right? Now, you might be thinking, hey, context windows are getting huge now. I'll just stuff a million tokens into the prompt. Well, brute force context stuffing completely fails in production. First off, it's astronomically expensive at scale. On top of that, your API calls are going to be incredibly slow. And most importantly, research actually shows that models lose precision and hallucinate way more when their signal is just buried in irrelevant noise. You need a system that surfaces exactly the right information at exactly the right time. Which brings us to section 2. What is RAG? And right off the bat, the sources make one thing crystal clear. Despite all the rumors you might be hearing, RAG is heavily maturing. It's definitely not dying. So, RAG stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. Honestly, the best way to think of RAG is like giving the AI an open book exam. The AI doesn't have every single fact memorized, but right before it answers a user's prompt, it acts like a super fast librarian. It zips through your knowledge base, pulls out the absolute most relevant notes, and basically hands them to the AI as a cheat sheet. The AI then reads that fresh context and generates an answer that's actually grounded in real facts. The really crucial point here is that RAG is an elegant, highly structured pipeline made up of 3 steps. First up is ingestion. This is where you break your documents down into manageable chunks and turn them into numerical vector embeddings, so the computer actually understands their meaning. Second is retrieval, where the user's question is also turned into an embedding to perform a semantic search. This matches the actual meaning rather than just looking for static keywords. And finally, generation, where the AI takes those retrieved facts and answers the user. But here's the thing. The basic version of RAG, it's not really enough for production anymore. To get highly accurate retrievals, you absolutely have to move past naive, fixed-size chunking. Modern systems are using advanced strategies like semantic chunking, which breaks the text exactly where the topic naturally shifts, or document-aware chunking, which actually respects the headers and markdown of a PDF. There's also hierarchical chunking. That's where you retrieve a really small, precise chunk, but you feed the LLM a larger parent chunk to preserve the broader context. Pretty smart, right? And if you're a developer looking to build this locally, it's actually incredibly accessible. You can set up a highly effective end-to-end RAG system using a really clean tech stack. You can use ChromaDB for your persistent local vector storage, then grab something like All-Mini LM L6v2, which is just a fantastic, compact model for creating your embeddings. And then you just wrap the whole thing up with Python and a simple Flask web interface. Boom! You've got a fast, grounded system you can test on your own private docs. The industry consensus captures it perfectly. It says RAG is not a cool trick. It is the foundation of almost every serious enterprise AI application. So that whole narrative that RAG is dead because of a few early hallucination issues, completely false. RAG is a fundamental architectural pattern, and it's absolutely essential. It's literally the backbone for virtually every serious enterprise tool being built right now, from customer support bots to massive legal document analyzers. And this technology just keeps building because RAG isn't static, it's constantly evolving. We're now seeing incredible patterns like adaptive RAG, which smartly routes queries so it doesn't waste time searching a giant vector database for simple math questions. There's corrective RAG, or CRAG, which acts as a quality gate. It evaluates the retrieved documents and falls back to a web search if they aren't good enough. And of course, GraphRAG, which builds an entire knowledge graph to understand complex entity relationships across documents. That vastly outperforms simple vector search on complex queries. All right, moving on to Section 3, what is MCP? Let's shift gears and look at the second powerful architecture making waves in the community. This is the one driving all those game-changer headlines. So MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. Now, if RAG is an open book exam that preps the AI before it speaks, MCP is like giving the AI an expert assistant on call. It allows the AI to pause mid-thought, realize it's missing some vital information, actively connect to an outside tool to get it, and then seamlessly continue the conversation. This workflow fundamentally changes how AI interacts with the world. Under MCP, the model can dynamically chain actions together. Imagine asking it a complex financial question. Step 1, the AI realizes, hey, I need data for this. Step 2, it actually calls a live database to get revenue numbers, and then maybe it even calls a calculator tool to run a percentage. Finally, step 3, it uses those live results to instantly generate a perfect response for you.
Let's head into Section 4, RAG versus MCP. Now that we have both of these concepts defined, let's put them side by side. We really need to understand exactly who they are for and when you should be using them.
The first thing to know is that choosing between these two isn't about finding a winner or a loser, despite what all those internet debates might try to tell you. It is strictly about picking the right tool for the job. You've got your open book exam on one side and your dynamic on-call expert on the other. When you break down the architectural differences, look at the timing. RAG preps the AI before it starts talking, while MCP is active during the conversation itself. Next, look at the target data. RAG is laser-focused on static documents and text, whereas MCP is custom-built for live APIs and databases. And the workflow is entirely different, too. RAG is this elegant one-shot retrieval deal. MCP is a highly interactive process where the AI is chaining multiple tools together on the fly. So the practical application here is actually pretty clear. If you need your AI to find a needle in a haystack of text, like answering a question from a 500-page product manual, parsing a dense legal contract, or querying a support wiki, you absolutely choose RAG. But if you need your AI to be an active player juggling live systems, like booking a flight through an airline's API, checking current warehouse inventory, or even executing Python code, then MCP is for sure your star. Which brings us to our final section, Section 5, How to Build with Them. Let's finally resolve this manufactured tension between these two technologies and talk about how you can actually build the ultimate enterprise application by bringing them together. Okay, here is the big reveal and the ultimate answer to our initial question. The clickbait narrative that MCP completely replaces RAG, it's completely false. They are not rivals. In the world of agentic AI, they're actually perfect partners. The ultimate synthesis looks exactly like this. You can think of MCP as the orchestrator, kind of like the operating system for your AI's capabilities. It has access to calculators, web search, and live databases. And your RAG librarian? Well, that is simply one of the specific expert tools that your MCP assistant can choose to call on. If the AI is doing a complex task and realizes it needs to read your private enterprise documents to proceed, the MCP protocol just calls up the RAG pipeline, gets the summary, and keeps working. It literally gives you the best of both worlds. So as we build the future of AI enterprise applications, it leaves us with this really fascinating question to chew on. Are we trying to build one giant, all-knowing brain that has memorized every single fact in the universe? Or is the real secret to intelligence just having a better, more organized address book? Knowing exactly which expert, whether that's a live API or a RAG librarian, to call at exactly the right time. It is an absolutely incredible time to be building in this space. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope this helps you build smarter, more capable AI systems. Catch you next time.